Welcome back to Liberty and Finance. We have a surprise flash news update with Miles Franklin CEO Andy Schectman. He's joining us unexpectedly this Thursday, October 14, 2021. Andy, thanks for coming back on for this quick update.
Absolutely, Dunnigan. I reached out to you just a little bit ago here. I'm actually at the airport because I got a very unexpected call from my operations department. It seems that the Royal Mint has run out of silver blanks, and the main Royal Mint distributor here in the United States has had to reevaluate, at least until the end of the day today, to find out what numbers look like allocations. While we had committed to over 100,000 of the 2022 UK Britannias, we are being told that what is being loaded onto the truck and in our warehouse supposedly next Tuesday may not be exactly what we had ordered because the mint has run out. The allocations that were promised to the various distributors like Miles Franklin around the country may have to be rationed a bit on a pro rata basis. So as far as this special goes, we have, for sure, we were told 75,000 will be in our warehouse, of which we've already sold 66,000. There are 9,000 coins left that we know for sure. We'll know more by the end of the day. Hopefully another 50,000 or more will be on that shipment. But I wanted to make you and everyone else aware these are the types of supply chain disruptions and distortions that I have been all too concerned about. And I think it will become more commonplace. So the reason that the allocations are being reevaluated is simply because moving forward, the Royal Mint is out of silver blanks. And so, everything seems to be logistics this year where not only our current commitments, but also future commitments needing to be adjusted. So for what it's worth, I hope this doesn't turn out to be anything more than a false alarm, but I know we just ran a special yesterday. There's still 9,000 of those coins left before we have to maybe hit the pause button for 24 hours and see what the future holds with the Royal Mint, the main Royal Mint distributor here in North America, and the allocations that are being provided to us and all of the other online companies in the United States.
You've been warning us on our channel for months about expected increased disruptions in the global supply chain. You've said the global supply chain is fractured. You've said it's inconsistent at best. And the complexity and the multinational nature of the global supply chain, where the mints cannot produce their finished product unless they can get the blanks and the other constituent, parts in, the workers, et cetera, has been on again, off again throughout the whole disruption globally for the past couple of years. It's not just the precious metals industry that's affected by this. We've watched over the last couple of days consistently on both One American News, Fox News, other major news channels reporting on major disruptions in the global supply chain. We're going to have an insider in the trucking industry on this coming Monday talking about the answering viewers' questions about what the impact is on the ground in the U.S. My wife and I personally, there's some particular things we always get as our household that we need. There's a particular pharmacy over-the-counter product that we always get, and we couldn't get it here in town. Even Costco was sold out. They said they don't know when they're going to get any more in. We traveled down to Florida looking for property 2 weeks ago. There was none to be had there. Back here, we called all around town, all of the various pharmacy brands, none of them have any of it in stock. And even like Walmart.com, it's out. So there's a nationwide outage of certain things. It's not just precious metals, but it's certainly impacting those. And you've warned us about this.
Yeah, and the difficult part about it is that I don't think, recency bias has yet. Recency bias would tell us that when we're told by the distributors that all is okay, pay the money, which we have weeks ago for these coins, you'll get it, no problem. It'll be on next week's truck, only to find out that the mint has run out of blanks and everything moving forward is up in the air. So we need to readjust those allocations to you and the other companies out there. It's one of these deals where there is no advance warning, and you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you don't sell forward production when you've already paid for it, or product rather, once you've already paid for it, and have a relatively definitive timeline, then you are constantly out of product, because very often by the time these coins would have actually made it in on Tuesday, we probably would have been sold out of most of them. Now, this is the consequence of doing something like that, where luckily we haven't sold more than we know we're going to be in. But I wanted to give you and everyone else at Miles Franklin a heads up that after these 9,000, we're going to push the pause button. Hopefully by later on this evening, we will know if we're getting another 50,000. But for what it's worth, I apologize. I wish things like this didn't happen, but I do believe, Dunnigan, I truly do believe this will be a sign of the times. This will be more of the rule, less the exception moving forward. I hope I'm wrong, but this is what I'm kind of beginning to feel.
Well, I have a feeling some of these live flash updates like this may become more common. And I know you're already working on a plan B, plan C as far as other products that we do have in stock that people could take if they want to get something immediately, if in fact we get the worst possible news from the mint that there's going to be a protracted delay, but we're going to find that out, sounds like, within the next day or two. So we'll let us know that when you do.
Yes, sir. I'll keep everyone in the loop. And
meanwhile, we just make everybody aware that the 2022, at least, is this just the silver Britannias that are limited? Okay, yeah, silver Britannias because of outage of silver blanks at the British Royal Mint. So we have some that are still arriving next Tuesday. We've sold out 66,000 out of the 75,000 allocation that was expected. We got 9,000 more we can sell. After that, it's going to be an unknown period of time. We'll know more soon. Andy, just thanks for jumping on and giving us this flash update, and everybody being prepared. It starts with awareness. Thank you for helping us to be aware and prepared.
It's my specific honor, and always happy to help. I just wish the news was a little brighter, but we'll keep you in the loop, keep our fingers crossed, and there will be other things that we will slide in as a replacement if these are delayed. But in the meantime, you stay well, and we'll look forward to catching up with you real soon with any updates that I find out. Yeah, it's time for me to go. Take it easy. Bye, Donegan.
Thanks, Andy. And so that you don't miss any of our updates, folks, make sure you get on our mailing list at libertyandfinance.com. Andy, sounds like they're calling for your flights. I'm going to let you go. This is Dunnigan Kaiser, founder of Liberty and Finance. I'm now a licensed gold and silver broker for Miles Franklin. Call me directly for the physical gold and silver that you need at the best price with personalized private service from one of the oldest and best companies in the business. 31 years strong, A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, 0 complaints, licensed and bonded. For physical delivery, vault storage, or precious metals IRAs, excellent prices, privacy, and confidentiality. Pay by check, money order, ACH, bank wire, or Bitcoin. Satisfaction guaranteed. For fastest service, just call 1-888-81-LIBERTY. That's 888-81-LIBERTY. And either I or one of my sons and fellow brokers will call you back as soon as we can and understand your needs.